A new look at the Desmodus Draculae. New game mode incoming. And Wiki just got a whole lot better. You're right, kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So the community crunch dropped last night and as expected dropped another thing related to Fjordur as we count down towards the next map coming to the ARK official roster. This time it is a return look at the Desmodus Draculae, the creature that you of course the community voted to be your #1 creature you wanted to see in ARK. With this new image that's presented to us again, I'm guessing was created by the very talented Mr. Fuego, we can see very much now the scale of the Desmodus and they are pretty damn big. Much bigger than perhaps their prehistoric factual references, but who's counting, who cares? It's ARK, it's a bit of fiction out there. We've got to have a bit of a change up considering you're getting a brand new flyer. Although we haven't seen an image of anyone riding these yet, I'm going to take a stab in the dark bat cave that we are certainly going to be able to. It's going to be a nice, refreshing addition to the flyer roster, seeing that we haven't seen one for a long time, not since the Tropio, and we certainly do need a new flyer out there in the midst. If you don't know, it does seem to possess some echolocation abilities whereby it will do a scream to scatter your enemies. I'm guessing a bit like a parasaur. Possesses an invisibility stealth mode, and yes, indeed does suck your blood for its own consumption and to hopefully create something called a sanguine elixir, which is going to enthrall the most stubborn beasts. So I'm very interested to understand what is this new item mechanic that we're going to see. What's great to see is, yes, that you are going to be able to perch upside down as a bat, as you would expect from a bat, but delving into this picture even more, we can see one or two things. One big thing is torches on a crossbow. What is this? Is this going to be a new addition, a new change up, a new switch up on the crossbow, allowing you to essentially put a torch at them, being able to shine your way through and light up areas like you would a pump shotgun? Or will it be a necessity against these new creatures coming with the new map? What we do know for certain is there is a cave here that I don't think I've seen before in the mod version that's got what looks to be red gems. That, yes, don't recall ever visiting this area before, doesn't remind me of any artifact caves, so we could certainly be seeing a new cave right here, right now. Not really revealing too much else though, apart from it could be your spot for some good red gems, which does indeed mean we are going to get some aberrant features. There we go. Oh, breaking news there. Well, maybe, hopefully, if there are red gems on Fjordur, that means that aberrant features are certainly going to transition over to it. So does that mean that rock dregs are certainly going to be coming over for the first time ever to a non-aberration map? A bit speculative there, yes I know, but we can know that we are going to see this in the fully fleshed motion animated version as we did the Andrew Sarkis last week. And as coup de cause, the cinematics producer is going to be making another trailer especially for this creature, as he says on Twitter, "I am the knight and I'm working on this teaser for this now," and it's super cool. So we could be seeing this next weekend, hopefully, possibly, fingers crossed. So as you already might know, there was a dumbfounding, surprising announcement that the ARK Ultimate Survivor Edition was coming to Nintendo Switch, yes, in September of this year, with all of the maps, including Extinction, and apparently a new game mode. What's interesting is a new development team, a third-party developer, is going to be taking over this to execute to its Nintendo Switch version. And with that, they are going to include not only just new cinematic story contents to further expand the narrative of ARK Survival Evolved. Are we depicting from that it actually does mean brand new cinematic story content, or is this just refreshing the cinematic content from Aberration, Extinction, Gen 1 and Gen 2? I'm very interested to see there. And if they do that, are they going to give us a Scorched Earth Ascension ending? And the big one is, yes, Young Explorers mode. Take a journey through the epochs in this new educational game mode that invites families and kids to learn about the fascinating prehistoric creatures that inspire the game. Very interesting feature there that nobody has gotten before and is going to come to the Nintendo Switch. Is it exclusively? Is this going to be ported over to all of the other versions, and very interesting to see this take. Of course, we had something with the VR offerings that PlayStation got and PC have that sort of offered a educational route. Is it going to go down that road of an on-rails experience and kind of just acknowledging the dinosaurs in their habitat and being educated about what they are, what they do, but in a ARK twist, or what? It's really interesting to see this new feature mode being addressed, and more importantly, are the other platforms going to have this opportunity too? I think it's great having an avenue being able to educate children or otherwise about, you know, dinosaurs as they are, as we know, as we already do ourselves, because we know so much about dinosaurs by playing ARK. Why not have an educational experience instead of shooting each other, bludgeoning each other to death? One big thing as well that I overlooked in my quick video that I dropped midweek, that this is going to be built from the ground up with the latest version of Unreal Engine 4, meaning this is possibly going to be the most polished version of ARK ever out there, ever. And if that's the case, do we get to play this on PC, or is it going to be exclusive to Switch? Are PlayStation players being left in the dust? And on that subject, what's going on with the PS5 enhancement update? If Switch is getting a bit of love now, are they going to return to the very fabled and just long forgotten PS5 enhancement update? It feels like a very sore subject to even talk about anymore. But of course, Switch has finally been given the attention after years, and I do mean years, of utter radio silence. So perhaps we can start crossing our fingers that PS5 may possibly get that feature soon too. Just pretty soon it's going to be needed because, you know, ARK 2's around the corner. And yes, if you didn't know, the source of all things ARK knowledge, the ARK Wiki, has moved to a new place at ark.wiki.gg, and I've got to say it is certainly a nice new refreshing look on the template we had before that was full of horrible, explosive, intrusive adverts, and it's all just clean cut in one place with all of your tabs there on the left, easy enough to navigate and everything, and all of the recent news and coverage all available to access pretty much right off the main page. It's a very nice clean setup and should be used more so by the community out there. I use this a lot more than you would imagine, and what's crazy about this is it is fan run. Something that I learned far later than I should have, that yes, you can be an editor and you can input your own stuff about ARK, knowledge, wisdom, advice to be put into the wiki, which is a testament to the real MVPs out there, the people that put all of the information here, cost free. I'm pretty sure they don't get paid for any of this, and it's all there for you to access and constantly updated. But please do offer your feedback to the Des if you want to. I will leave a link to the article in the description below so you can post away and tell them if you like it, if you don't like it. I certainly do, and hope to see more of you using it. And it's shout-out time once again. This time we are shouting out L'Orchestre Cinematique because they are an absolute legend when it comes to orchestrating any certain musical score that they want to. And this time they are doing an ARK version variant out there. It's right there behind my head, and I will leave a link to this in the description. But they compose so many wonderful different new takes on a range of popular songs that you may have heard of before, a lot of which I've used via courteous permission from them for my Let's Play videos. They are really well performed, created, and I do believe that that isn't stopping there. We are going to see more of these ARK covers as time goes on. So if you do want to see more of them though, go to their page, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and show your support. And that's your lot for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, comment below, let me know. I apologize for the lateness of this video. I was just on my way back from a holiday, as you can see, looking a bit more brun than I'm usually. And yes, I've got a big 100k thank you vid to make for you, and that is coming soon. But I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream with Mr. J Plays Games. We're back on the Survival Evolved show, talking all things ARK, probably talking a lot about this Nintendo Switch port, but I know he's creating some form of 100k special surrounding that live stream. So if you do want to get involved, keep an eye on this channel. It'll be on here tomorrow. Until then, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.